guests tonight? Anybody have anything from the association? From the people in the audience?
I'm a little late, so who is who?
Okay, Carolina, this is Carolina, she's director of Building 2.
Well, no, I know that, but I'm saying for the top four.
Oh, okay, I was voted president. Sheila was voted vice president, okay? Jerry was voted most likely to forget to turn off his cell phone, which, by the way, I didn't on mine either. And Mike is the treasurer. And Laurie's the secretary.
Thank you. No, I
Okay.
came late, I was just curious.
Any other questions from the audience before we adjourn?
One question, Harvey. If you really intend to, survey the audience, and the audience is, very limited, the only way we can really do that is to increase the attendance.
That's what my first.
Every agenda, we should say that any poorly attended meeting, we were liable to raise the maintenance fees. And
well, that's one good
we will
one.
then get a much larger attendance. Otherwise, nobody's interested.
Harvey says he's going to buy pizza.
Well, what I would like to do, but I wasn't going to discuss it at this meeting, but since Sebastian brought it up, what I would like to do at the next official meeting, I'd like it to be a meet the board, meet your new board. And I'd like to serve pizza and soda. However, we're not voting on that, we're not discussing that, we'll do that by email. And I did say, and Sebastian's right, I said if the board refuses to use association funds, I'll pay for it myself.
And I'll chip in with you.
And believe me, I can't afford it. But I will do it anyway.
I'll split it with you.
Okay, fair enough. Okay,
Harvey,
fair enough. Maybe the board should pay for it.
One thing-
We're not talking a fortune here, guys. We're really not talking a fortune.
one thing, so we know it's balanced, when the people come up and speak like they used to, we're building them from what you.
Right, in the future, well, I'm gonna, at the next meeting, I'm gonna take the time to, with your input, of course, by email. I'm gonna send out an email this week saying any ideas you have, please write them to me, and we'll do what we can, and things like that. But there's gotta be a lot of changes. I like to think positive changes.
Maybe coffee and Danish.
Doesn't go well with pizza.
When we have our next general meeting.
They want pizza here. They don't want.
Let me get a fix on what we can afford before we start paying money. Okay? I have no problem with that, but I have a feeling, and I don't know this, but I suspect some board members may not be in favor of that. I don't like the idea of bribing association members to come to, but I sure would like to induce them. I would sure like to induce them. Anything else from board members? Well, the discussion.
I got one more question.
Go ahead. You have the floor.
Well, actually, can you find out who's responsible to remove all the dead branches from around the fence? If it's our maintenance guys or the landscape guys? Because all the bushes, all those trees, all the branches, everything is dead. They try. We come to the hurricane season, the storm, a lightning could hit that, it's going to start a fire, a lot of cars are going to get burned. And now my concern, because my truck is parked over there too,
Who's
and everything is dry. If you go out there with the match, the lights up.
Sheila, do you know who's in charge of removing?
So that's where you're going to have to find out.
What are they from? Is this our real estate?
No, they belong to us. It's our bushes, but they die.
They die.
They die because of the disease. You remember the disease that are going around?
All right, and you're concerned about them being removed because they could start a fire, so it's a fire hazard. So who can remove it first?
We'll have Gabrielle do it.
Gabrielle do it? All right, you know what, Sebastian, why don't you tell Teresa that tomorrow and have Gabrielle do it? Because you'll be at the office, I'm sure, right? Okay, that's good. All right. If nothing else from the association, we'll adjourn. Todd?
Well, on the way here, I saw a sign up in Building 1 that said due to an unforeseen power.
Yeah, I heard that Jerry knows more about that than I do. Jerry? About the electric in Building 1, what you discussed with me.
It's going to be a permanent repair, being that it's effective.
Give him a microphone, Sebastian.
This is hearsay. I have not personally inspected it, but the electrician stuck his nose into the office about 4 o'clock and reported that of the 3 big, powerful 10-inch fuses that service Building 1, 2 had been blown.
Well, all I wanted to know was, is this going to be a permitted repair? Or is this gonna be a?
I can't hear, Todd.
Is this gonna be a
I can't
permanent
hear,
repair?
Todd.
Is this gonna be a permanent repair?
Permanent, like is a permit gonna be?
Oh, a permanent, I'm sorry.
Permit.
You need a permit.
No, it's just.
No, that's maintenance.
That's right.
The only thing that is suspicious, of course, they called it FPL initially. And the FPL said the problem is not with the power coming into the building, that someone, they don't know who, unknown person, got into the equipment room and removed the meter.
You mean the equipment room that I suggested we locked?
And that shorted the fuse.
Yeah, no, I really didn't, I mean, I appreciate
So
that.
this is a matter we will have to investigate because, well, but obviously somebody is trying to fiddle with the amount of power, and I hope we're not growing pot in building one somewhere. So, if not, I want to find your
This
reaction.
part of Wayne isn't.
I might point out that I was in favor of locking the utility room, however, the board brought up a good, very valid points in why you can't, but maybe we should readdress that, because here's a perfect example of what I mean. Anybody can go into the utility room and go, I'm gonna fix you, click. Anybody can do that.
Well, I should say, they tried to get the fuses this afternoon. The local distributor did not have fuses that size,
No,
so they
I just,
think they'll get
my
them tomorrow.
question, we don't need to extend this. I just want to know if this needs a permit, are we gonna have one?
No, this is maintenance. This is,
Not-
we were told that somebody tampered with it, and we just have to fix it, that's all, it's maintenance.
So
Listen.
it's happening in building 2. Today, our power went out like 3 times.
No, only building one.
No, I'm telling you, I was home today and it happened about 3 times.
Have you paid your electric bill? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I paid way over there, just like my maintenance.
Then
Just
maybe
kidding.
we might have to lock those doors. If that's gonna happen, maybe we might have to lock those doors.
I think we should. I believe in dealing with it before there's a problem, but I understand the electric company has to, there's gotta be a way we can do it where the electric company has access.
This is not just only,
Maybe that's what we'll do, a combination lock of some
who
sort.
else has access to those closets
The
besides?
only one I know is our maintenance people.
No, I mean, besides, from Florida Power, like just them, that's it?
Drive up there.
The phone company?
You wanna be the first?
That's it?
I think they got the meters.
Harvey.
They have to
If
read
it
the meter,
wasn't on the
it's locked, so those.
They'll have a combination, we'll give them a combination of the lock.
You may put combination locks on there.
That's what he means, a combination lock. Maybe, I think a combination lock might be the solution. I don't know your name, sir.
They'll be on their record.
Cookie?
Yeah,
I love it. Cookie, okay, Cookie.
last week I had trouble with my phones. Telephone man came over, he had to get into the locker room. What happens if it's at nighttime? The office is closing,
We will have a combination lock on it, and
somebody rang with a number.
And
security will know the combination lock, so what you would do is call security.
Well, what happens if it's one of the times, many times that I have on video when they weren't here when they're supposed to be, or if it's after 3 a.m., even though the sign says 4 a.m. and
No,
power
we
goes
leave
out.
Well-
at 3, sweetie. Security hours have been cut. We leave at 3 o'clock.
No, I know, but the sign still says 4. I know that it's 3.
That's not.
But what I'm asking, my question was, what happens if it's after 3 o'clock and the power goes out? Because I know I've turned on a lot of
The
stuff.
secretary will please make a note to further this discussion at the next meeting. Because we don't have a time to drag this one out. And Jerry promised us, or rather I promised Jerry that he would not be held on his anniversary night, for his first anniversary, past 7 o'clock, and I keep my word. Okay, anything else from the board? Again, I'm trying to close, in case no one noticed. Okay, anything else from the association? But if you do, please bring it up. If not, we're going to adjourn. Thank you all for coming. I will accept a motion to adjourn.
make a
So
motion to
moved. Do I hear a
adjourn.
second?
I'm second.
Second.
I third.
This meeting of the Polynesian Gardens Board of Directors is adjourned. Without incident.